today we're going to do a 15-minute lower body workout, perfect for any level. I'll give lots of regressions and progressions, no equipment needed. This workout's great for opening the hip flexors and strengthening the glutes, perfect for anyone that wants to get that lower body burn. Let's get into it. So we're going to start lying on our backs, knees out to the side, and just relax into this present moment. Take a deep breath, let go, and just connect to your body. Take another deep breath and let go. And we're going to get going in 1 second, just connecting the body and the breath. When you're ready, let's stand up and we're going to start standing. Okay, arms out, let's go into our squats. Okay, so feet hip distance apart and we're just squatting up and down here. Simple move, 10 squats here. Weight back into the heels, arms are reaching. Now I say 10, but you can really do as many as you like. You can move with me, you can move faster, or you can move at your own pace. Weight is in the heels. Neck is nice and long as you go down. So eye gaze down, and then as you stand up, I'm just looking forward. Squeezing my glutes at the top. When you're ready, come into a hold position. We're breathing isometrically, holding this position, and we're squatting for 10, 9, get a little bit deeper, 8, weight back into the heels, 7, toes are lifted so the weight is there, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand up again. All right, when we're ready, we go back into it. Okay, we're just getting the body nice and warm, firing up the muscles. If you want to move faster. Make sure you're making the workout your own. Watch the knee alignment. Knees are in line with the hips, in line with the ankles. Nothing's knocking in or knocking out. Nice work. Okay, back into that hold position. Breathe, weight back into the heels. And when we're ready, we're pulsing it out, little pulses through those hips and the glutes. Use your breath, try and get as deep as you can. And then just tip forward, little hamstring stretch there, roll up, roll the shoulders back. We're gonna go into some reverse lunges, okay? Just stepping back and stepping forward, and we're switching, alternating sides. Nice and simple. If you struggle with your balance, you can just come into a normal static lunge, so just holding the lunge and lunging up and down. Otherwise, you're moving with me. Make sure you're stepping back wide enough. Dropping that back knee all the way down if you can. Okay, a few more here. Powering up through that front leg as you come up. When you're ready, we're going to take it into some good morning hamstring activation and stretches in a second. Okay, hands behind the head, weight through the heels, tip back from the hips. Okay, hamstring activation. Notice that my back is nice and neutral, and it's a hinge from the hip joint. Slight bend in the knees. Your knees might be more bent than me. I'm quite flexible in my hamstrings. Okay, squeezing the glutes on the way up. And then hold that there, weight back, just feeling that stretch, and we're bending and stretching through the backs of the legs. Weight through the heels. Just go where you can go, your range is your own, and then we're tipping forward, forward fold, stretch, slowly rolling back up again. Okay, now we do reverse lunge to a kick on the right side first. So if you can't do this, if it's too much, either stick with just the kick or just the lunge. Okay, it's a lot of balance with this exercise, but it's great for ankle stability, coordination, mind and body connection. Okay, watching the placement, make sure you step back far enough. And when you're ready, just going straight into normal lunges. So you can take that leg back, normal lunges up and down. Make sure you're tucking the tailbone under. It's nice and flat through your hips at that back leg on the left side. Dropping the knee all the way down if you can. Okay, let's face the front and just come into a wide stance hamstring stretch. Okay, it's kind of like the hinge pattern that we were doing before. Legs are wider. Just do what you can. Just watch your back. If your hamstrings are tight, don't round through your lower back. Big stretch forward, and we're standing up again. Weight through the heels. Move at your own pace. I'm going to take everything on the other side in 1 second, so facing the other direction. Okay, left leg forward, right leg back. Let's just take it into our lunges first. Did it in a slightly different order this way. All the way down and up. So making sure that stance is wide enough. You want that front knee and ankle to be stacked as the back knee comes down. Good, using that breath. Okay, inhale down, exhale up, and we come straight into the kick. So whatever you did on the other side, do on this side. Great exercise for also stretching the hamstrings and working that front leg at the same time. Good, just finding your flow with it. I'm going to take it back to the middle in a second. Okay, when you're ready, back to the middle, forward fold, stretch, and just grab your leg, pull your body towards it, bounce, bounce, and then just switch sides, okay? We're just stretching the hamstrings and stretching the side of the body as well. You're bouncing a few times on one side, and then you're bouncing a few times on the other side. Again, just being mindful of how the stretch feels in your body. Okay, coming all the way back up again. Lifting the heels, can we come into heels lifted squat? Okay, so we're working on ankle mobility. Obviously, I'm just giving you a normal demonstration, a really deep squat if you can't do the heels lifted. Obviously, there's a lot of balance and control with the heels being lifted as you come down. Have a play with it, see how it feels. Try and keep the heels as lifted as you can, focusing your eye gaze forward. Strengthening the ankles, make sure they're not knocking in or knocking out. Nice and slow on the way down, nice and slow on the way up. I'm having a little rest in the middle there. You can do that too. Just listening to your body. Okay, just let the fire kind of build through the muscles. And then let's tip forward and have a little stretch. Okay, coming into a plank position. We bring the left leg forward, right arm down, and we're stretching the left arm up, big side stretch, and then we're going from right to left. Now move at your own pace. You might not be able to bring the leg forward this easily. Just do what you can. Even if you just want to bring one leg forward and hold the stretch and breathe, you can instead of moving through it. Whatever works for you, otherwise stay with me. Really focusing on trying to get a good twist and rotation through the thoracic spine. Move at your own pace. Okay, when you're ready, left leg is back and it's nice and straight and you're just holding that stretch. Come to the middle and then take it to the other side to do the same stretch. And then we're coming onto our knees, facing forward, hands behind the head. Take the left hand down and the top leg up. So we're doing side kicks here. Okay, nice and slow, up and down. You flex the foot on the way down to activate the glute. The top hand is behind the head. You're pushing your head back into your hand so that the neck is nice and long. If you get neck tension here, just keep pushing your head back into the hand to take the pressure out of the neck. When you're ready, hold your leg at the top, pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we take it into circles, 5 each way. Keep pushing down through that bottom hand. Once you've done 5 one way, then reverse and go the other direction. Pulling the abdominals in. It's going to help to get the leg up. This is not just strengthening through the legs, it's also good for hip flexibility and mobility. Bring that leg in and just have a little stretch from left to right through the side body. And then let's switch sides. Same thing, up and down here for 10. Big flex through that foot as the leg comes up. Flexing the foot on the way up. Keep pushing your hand back into your head. Push down with that right arm. The more tension you find through the body, the easier the exercise is going to be. Really squeeze your left glute as you bring the leg up. Ready, take it into your pulses, little pulses up and down. Keep reaching through that heel and we take it into our circles, 5 each way, and then reversing it. Pulling the abdominals in, pushing your hips forward and squeezing your glutes to keep a nice neutral hip alignment. When you're ready, we're going to come lying on our backs for some bridges. Okay, get into position, feet underneath your knees, arms up, and we're lifting up and down through our hips. Now, a big hip squeeze at the top. Glute squeeze, pushing the hips forward so you get a nice stretch through the front of the body and a squeeze through the glutes. Keep reaching with those arms. Okay, when you're ready, we go in and out through the knees. Keep lifting your hips up and going in and out through the knees. So working the hips laterally, internal rotation, external rotation. Keep moving through this. Bring the arms down and just marching on the spot. Okay, so arms are pushing into the mat and we're taking one leg up and then bringing it down. Now make sure the hips aren't moving, putting weight and pressure through one heel to shift and go to the other side, using the abdominals to stabilize the hips as well. Reaching the arms up, slowly rolling down bone by bone. Big stretch back, hands behind the head. And we're going to lift our legs up and down, little kicks. So we're keeping our head and shoulders off the ground and we're lifting the leg up and slowly releasing it down. Now keep pushing your head back into your hands, lifting your legs from the top of the hips and using the abs as well. Now reach out through the legs too. Nice long ballerina legs. Just do your best, lift up to where you can. Bring the knees in and just extend the legs. Hold that there, little ab burn. Bring the knees in and let's take it into some hamstrings. Lift your hips up, extend that top leg up, and we're just going up and down. Lift the ball of the foot on the leg that's on the ground. That helps to activate the hamstrings more. Pushing the arms down. Big exhale on the way up, inhale down. Now if it's too hard to keep the leg extended, you can have it in tabletop. Hold that there, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then switching sides. Hold that there for a second. Okay, when you're ready, resetting and coming to the other side, up and down here for 10. Okay, watching the hips, try not to dip too much through the right side. Everything's working on the left side. Arms are pushing down, neck is long, abs are switched on. Taking into our pulses for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly coming down. Good. Knees in towards the chest. And let's come lying down onto our stomach. Placing the head onto the hands, and we're just doing little flutter kicks with the legs. Kick, 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 kick. Using our glutes, so push the hips down. If you want to extend your arms, you can. If you want to keep them underneath your forehead, you can. Choose a position that works for you. Just keep kicking as much as you can. Using those glutes to take the thighs off the mat. We're going to take it in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, so we've gone from the kick to the in and out. And when you're ready, slowly pull back into a little child's pose. Take a big breath there. Let it all go, and everyone making their way back down onto the mat on their backs just to release and come into their body for a second. So this type of workout is great as a warm-up before you do heavy weights, or if you don't have any equipment and you want something short and sharp to just get into the legs. You can add equipment if you want to make it harder. Always encouraging you to make the workout your own. Take a nice long inhale through the nose and just releasing, coming into your body, congratulating yourself for doing the work. Well done, good work, and I'll see you in the next workout.